So, have you got any advice for people wanting to get a job at an auditing firm? You mentioned Cypher is hiring. Um, what does it take to get a job in this industry, or maybe advice for people who are applying?
Prove that you know what you're doing. Prove that you know, just somehow, prove that you know how the code works, how the finance works. Prove that you know what you're doing. I think one of the other advantages of these competitive audit platforms is that that's a real easy way to prove you know what you're doing. Even if you don't get the top placing, if you do mediocre, that's proof that you have the capability to be a fantastic auditor, even if you don't do that well. So just do something that proves that you know what you're doing. Maybe it's just writing blogs. Excuse me. Maybe it's deploying code. Maybe it's, doing free audits for different protocols before they go to audit. Maybe it's just doing a code competition. There's tons and tons of ways to get experience in Web3. There's just all the code is open source, right? Everything we do is open source. There's so many opportunities for you to just show, hey, I'm a badass. I know what I'm doing. So go out there, be incredibly resourceful, ask a ton of questions ask yourself a ton of questions, ask the community a ton of questions, and start applying.
Yeah, nice. You mentioned Code Arena, like proving what you know. That is, I would say, the number one platform to sort of build up a little portfolio for yourself in auditing. I think it's pretty equivalent to if you're trying to get a job as a developer, you'll make a portfolio website showing off the projects that you've
Exactly.
built, right? So now for auditing, you've got a little portfolio of the findings and your place on the leaderboard. And a lot of firms, they are starting to value that Code Arena experience. Like if they see on your CV you're like rank whatever on the Code Arena leaderboard, they know that you can sort of jump in and hit the ground running fairly quickly because you will definitely have that base level knowledge if you are finding like legit issues on Code Arena. So yeah, I would say that's a really good tip.